The first round of the NFL draft is in the books, and thank those of you that tapped in over on the second channel to watch that. Man, I got to be real with y'all. I do not like the way that first round went. First of all, let's talk about the three teams that 49er fans should have been paying attention to tonight. Number one was the Detroit Lions. They had 2 picks. They did an awful job. Do not like at all what they did. They reached for a linebacker, took a running back. They, in my opinion, did not get much better, if at all, tonight. So good job. That's great for the 49ers. Let's look at the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks definitely got better. However, they did not improve in an area that we thought that they probably should. They needed an edge rusher or 2 in this draft. They passed on options there, and they got some good players. Don't get me wrong. They definitely got some good players, but the fear of them just taking this major leap, I don't think that happened. So that's a good thing. However, we have to take a look at the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Philadelphia Eagles, I mean, they couldn't have had a better draft. I'm sorry. I mean, that was an A+++++. And if you've listened to me at all over the last couple of weeks, I've said that the thought that the Philadelphia Eagles were taking this major backstep was way overblown by 49er fans. Yes, they lost a lot of players, but the players that they lost were definitely replaceable. And when you really look at it, they still had arguably as good of a defensive line as the 49ers, definitely had a better offensive line, and definitely have the better quarterback. And when you're building out a team, you want to go quarterback, protect the quarterback, get after the quarterback. So those are the 3 most important areas. And Philadelphia has the 49ers beat at quarterback, beat at offensive line, and I thought they were in a deadlock at that defensive line. That is no longer the case. The Philadelphia Eagles got arguably 2 top 10 picks in this draft, both on the defensive line, both from the back-to-back college football champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, and now have 3 defensive linemen from the Georgia Bulldogs out of the last 2 years. And let's not forget that they drafted Nakobe Dean last year, who a lot of people thought was going to be a major difference maker. He essentially redshirted, and now he's going to be a part of this team, probably taking a major leap forward and helping out the linebacking core. The Philadelphia Eagles are not for play. And those of you that thought the 49ers had a clear path to a Super Bowl, you should think again. The Philadelphia Eagles are the best team on paper right now in the NFC. And I think the gap between them and San Francisco is pretty significant. Like I said, there are 3 key areas that you are looking for when you are building a team. All 3 of those, the Philadelphia Eagles are clearly better in. When I look at this thing, the 49ers might play Philadelphia week 1 to open the season. If that is the case, let's say it's a Sunday night football game. I'm terrified of that game. I'm absolutely terrified. If the quarterback is Brock Purdy, I'm going to be biting my nails all night, nervous as hell that Brock Purdy is going to get hurt again against this crazy good defensive line, this crazy good pass rush, this crazy good team with an offensive line that might be as good as last year, might be slightly better, but could be worse also. I mean, there's no telling. I'm not confident in it against that defensive line. And if it's Trey Lance, the 49ers aren't going to beat Philadelphia week 1 if that is the matchup, regardless of whether Purdy plays or Trey Lance plays. And if Trey Lance plays and they lose, I can't wait. I can't wait for the Trey Lance haters to pile on this one. It's going to be a hell of a time. I'm not looking forward to the schedule release. I'm hoping that the 49ers don't play Philadelphia till later in the season, but if they match up week 1, either way, it's a nail biter. Nervous as hell for Trey, and I'm nervous as hell for Brock Purdy. The only good outcome would be if Sam Darnold starts, because we already know he sucks. We would expect to lose collectively against the Philadelphia Eagles if Sam Darnold starts. But no, real talk, the Eagles are not for play. They got much better tonight. They are the clear team to beat in the NFC. And this season is going to be very, very tough for a team like the 49ers, who are priding themselves in having the best roster and trying to win a Super Bowl over these next couple years, thinking their window is open. This night, tonight, draft night, was a major L for the San Francisco 49ers, no doubt about it.